What's up? It's GT, aka GT Films, and I just jumped off the porch with Dirty Glove Bastard.
GT Films.
All right, so we got the one and only GT Films jumping off the porch with us today, man.
What's happening, man? I appreciate y'all having me.
Nah, I appreciate you coming by, man. How you feeling today, man?
I'm blessed. I can't complain. Life is good. Life is amazing. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy to be here.
Nah, I dig that, man.
Yeah.
Happy to hear that too, man. Yeah, so how you feeling about this new year, man? 2022, bro.
2022, man, I'm gonna speak it into existence. It's gonna be my best year ever for myself, as well as my family, as well as my production company. You know what I'm saying? So I'm very optimistic about this year. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be an amazing year for sure. Yeah.
You know, you're a vet in the game, man. So what inspires you to keep going, man? And also, what have been some of your keys to remaining, so relevant over this time span, man?
Well, honestly, man, I don't really think too much about my relevancy. I just shoot, you know what I'm saying? I just take it how it comes, you know what I'm saying? And make the best of it. Yeah. And a lot that inspires me is some of the up and coming dudes, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of them reach out to me for information, and I just love sharing info with them, because when I was coming up, ain't nobody want to share no info with me. So I took a vow to myself to, like, any young dude reach out to me, ask for help, I'ma help them. You know what I'm saying? So them young boys keep me motivated for real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's some of like the most common questions you get then when they do reach out to you for advice?
How do you get to the level when you work to work with major artists? You know what I'm saying? That's probably like the most common one. And then a lot of them want to just pull up on set and help out. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much.
I got you.
Yeah.
All right, so you're originally from Greensboro, right? North Carolina?
Yep, 336, born and raised.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what was your childhood like? What were you into as a kid? You were playing basketball at first, or?
Hooping, that's all I did.
Yeah.
That's all I did was play basketball. You know what I'm saying? From middle school to high school to college, went overseas, that's all I did, I was a hooper. I wasn't thinking nothing about shooting no videos, none of this. I was just playing ball. Yeah.
Where'd you play at overseas?
I went to China, I went to Uruguay. That's how they pronounce Uruguay. I usually just say Uruguay, but that's in like South America, in between Argentina and Brazil. And then I went to Mexico, which technically not overseas, but I played over there.
Yeah.
Good time.
So what was that experience like, man?
Everything is different. In Uruguay, they ain't really care for black people. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like racist or nothing, but they ain't really, too much care for us. China, it was like, the reaction we would get is almost like crazy insane, like Michael Jackson. Like if Michael Jackson were to go into a store to shop, you turn around, you got 50, 60 people outside looking, staring, you know what I'm saying, with cameras. But they was kind of scared of us though, you know what I'm saying? Because the people over there, they never really interacted with black people, because you know what I'm saying? All they know is from what they see on TV. They rob us, they kill us, you know what I'm saying? So they intrigued. It was almost like going to the zoo, seeing a gorilla. Like you want to see the gorilla, but you don't want the gorilla to get close to you, you know what I'm saying? So it was just like that, you know what I'm saying, over there, but it wasn't no bad vibes. Mexico was love. It was like compared to being in the NBA, you know what I'm saying? The love you get from the fans, the city, you know what I'm saying, wasn't no weird vibes. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
And before you picked up a camera, you were rapping too, right?
Yeah, that's what got me into shooting videos. So I had a lot of free time on my hands, so I was just rapping, you know what I'm saying? Melissa was shooting the video. Shout out Melissa, she over there in the cut, you know what I'm saying? The video producer, she produced everything, you know what I'm saying? She was filming the videos, you know what I'm saying, on a little cheap little $99 camera. So I just take them home, chop them up, and just throw them out there. And then eventually, some dudes from my city reached out to me, wanted to get some music videos. So, I might have charged them like $75, $100.
Oh, wow.
Shot their videos, and then one thing led to the next, and, moved to Atlanta.
Were you self-taught on like how to edit and how to shoot and everything, or?
Yeah, from YouTube, school of YouTube.
Okay.
And trial and error.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when did you move to Atlanta? What year was this?
2011, 2012.
Okay.
Something like that.
So what was that transition like coming out here to the A, man? Because there's a lot of competition, but there's a lot of opportunities as well.
I mean, in my mind, it wasn't no competition. You know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't concerned with anybody else. I've been a competitor my whole entire life. I've been a hustler my whole entire life. You know what I'm saying? I knew how to work hard. I knew how to make money. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing about me. I'm gonna survive and I'm gonna thrive. I ain't gonna survive in anything I do. I'm gonna thrive. So that was my whole mindset. So just moving to Atlanta, it wasn't no hard transition at all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was easy. You know what I'm saying? I came out here, ironically, well, not ironically, the reason why I moved to Atlanta was because of Shawty Lo at first. So I was traveling back and forth with by myself to Atlanta, shooting little vlogs for him, shooting little music videos. So after I did that for like 2 months, I'm like, Lo, let's work out a little situation where I can just move, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm traveling back and forth, driving 6 hours, which I wasn't tripping, it was the grind. But so he and I worked out a little situation and we moved. Like I had a painting company, painting and cleaning company, Graceful Touch Cleaning. It was doing well, you know what I'm saying? Gave it up, just gave everything up, you know what I'm saying? Bought out of our lease and we moved to Atlanta. We were in the process of buying a house in Douglasville. So when we moved, 2-3 weeks later, the house fell through for whatever situation. So we ended up staying with Lo. We stayed at Lo crib for ended up being 8-9 months. Oh wow. We stayed with him in T.I. neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Right down the street from T.I. house. We used to walk, up the street, run, you know what I'm saying, jog. Dang, that's T.I. house, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, dang, that's really T.I. house. But, we was living with Lo, so it was it was not normal, but different, but I don't know how to explain it. We was kind of used to it, but not really used to it, because we went full-fledged in the lifestyle of Atlanta with all the, rappers or whatnot at that point. Yeah. Yeah.
So what was it like working with Lo? And talk about the chemistry you guys had, because you guys pumped out so much material back then too.
Lo is rest in peace, Lo. Lo's a great dude, great family man, and good vibe, good energy. You know what I'm saying? Everything we did was really just organic. You know what I'm saying? We ain't really playing much. We just made it do what it do. You know what I'm saying? He gave me he had just signed a G Unit at the time. So they gave me the opportunity to shoot a music video it was him, Twista, and Wale that the label paid for it, you know what I'm saying? So that particular video was my first video that went to MTV, and I had only been shooting videos 7 months. Oh, but wow. The video to me was trash. When I look back at it, it's trash, you know what I'm saying? But at the time, I thought it was dope, you know what I'm saying? Because I did the best I could do at the time. Yeah. And they liked it, so,
It's all learning experience at the time, though.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So what's some of your best memories of Lo working with him, or just being around him in general?
Shoot, man, some times we would have at the crib, you know what I'm saying? It was a lot of fun times at the crib. Just in general, I mean, he had a 3-story house, and Melissa and myself, we had the whole downstairs, we had our own bedroom, the whole kitchen, a whole separate kitchen, a whole indoor pool, you know what I'm saying? So just the vibes at the house, you know what I'm saying? Eating good, hanging out, cooking, Lo be in the kitchen cooking, you know what I'm saying? Just everybody just having a good time, you know what I'm saying? Like a family. Okay. Yeah.
So who were some other artists that started reaching out once you moved out here to Atlanta and was working with Lo?
Man, I was reaching out to him, you know what I'm saying? I was DMing people, you know what I'm saying, hitting people up on Twitter, showing them my work, you know what I'm saying? I had reached out, one of the first artists I worked with was Cartel MGM, he was in Brick Squad. Yeah. So I started doing some stuff with Cartel, which kind of led me to working with Slim Dunkin, you know what I'm saying, rest in peace Dunk. So Dunkin, we got the rocking, shooting videos, documentaries, and just building, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you put out the documentary.
Yeah.
So what was that? What was it like working with Dunk, man? What was he like day to day? But his personality seemed larger than life too.
Dunk is, when I first met him, he was different from what I thought he was. Cause you see him on camera, he real aggressive. You know what I'm saying? Now that's in him, but on a day-to-day basis, he was a good dude. Like, he used to help all his homies out. You know what I'm saying? I remember we'd go out of town. He would go to the store, you know what I'm saying? Buy them clothes, buy them hats, you know what I'm saying? With his own money. I don't think he was like really getting no crazy show money at the time. So whatever he was getting, he was like looking out for the homies. Like, he was, you know, he was a boss. He was a good dude, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Did you hit any of these shows with him and the rest of Brick Squad?
Yeah, we hit a couple shows. I remember hitting the show with Dunk and it was Gucci in Atlanta. The show went good. After the show, I forgot what happened. It was like two dudes walked up to Dunk and Kenny B. And one of the dudes said something slick to Dunk. And all I remember Dunk saying is, man, them niggas finna kill you, boy. Next thing I know, Kenny, boom, knocked him out, you know what I'm saying, right then and there on the spot. And then we just left. We went to the back to go jump in the cars. Next thing you know, they start shooting, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they start shooting at us. But the crazy thing about it was when the ops or whoever you want to call it start shooting, like no hesitation, the Dirt Gang dudes start shooting back. I'm talking about less than a second. So I'm like, these dudes really from that, you know what I'm saying? Guns already cocked, ready to go. Wasn't nobody running, wasn't nobody hiding behind no cars. Pop, pop over here, instantly they firing back. I was in the car with Dunk and June. I don't know why Dunk did this at the time, but Dunk jumped out the back seat, handed me his pistol, and then went running the other way. And then we ended up picking him up later. But I think it was because he was like on probation or something.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
he
saying?
wasn't trying to get caught up.
Nah, he wasn't trying to get caught up. So yeah, he handed me the pistol. I had, you know, I'm being a cameraman at the time. I'm caught up in the moment. I'm still filming, you know what I'm saying? I'm behind the car.
You were
like,
still filming?
Yeah,
Really?
still filming, trying to get the action. You know what I'm saying? Like my cameraman instinct kicked in, like I gotta get this footage. So, you know, I filmed some, but I ended up deleting it because, you know, I didn't really want to put it out there like that.
So you weren't even like scared or nervous. You was more in the moment.
Adrenaline kicked in. I wasn't scared. I was just reacting. Yeah.
That's wild that you even thought about picking up the camera. Like,
That was the last time that happened.
That's wild,
Yeah.
man. Long live Dunk, man. His potential in the game was huge, man. He was on his way.
Long live Dunk.
Yeah. How'd you link in with Ralo?
Ralo, how did I link with Ralo? Oh, I linked with Ralo because of June. Shout out June Jones. June Jones, I don't know if he still managed Debo, Derez Deshaun. Okay. But I started working with Debo, you know, because I was working with Dunk. But Debo wasn't really big at the time, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't even Derez, he hadn't even transitioned into being Derez. But long story short, London was plugged in with Birdman in Rich Gang. I guess that happened through Thug. You know, Thug brought London in. That's how it worked with that type of situation. Somebody always brings somebody in. So Thug brought London in the Rich Gang, you know what I'm saying? London brought Debo into Rich Gang. And then June and Debo reached out to me and was like, yo, I need you to fly to New York. We're going to link up with Birdman. So they flew me out. We shot a lot of videos in New York. For Debo, I probably shot like 7 of them. Birdman was there, Rylo was there. That's why I met Ralo the first time. Okay. And after that, you know, when I ended up leaving, 3 months later, I didn't really get a chance to go home. Once I linked up with Birdman, I was just on the road with him like at least like 3 months. You know what I'm saying? But after that is when Ralo had we started working. Ralo a good dude. Oh yeah. Yeah, Ralo a real good dude. Like, I was there. I know you remember the incident with Birdman and Charlemagne.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if you were there for the Breakfast Club interview.
I was in New York. I wasn't there though. So that had happened at like 6 a.m. I had been out with them shooting a video late that night, probably like 4, 5 a.m. They told me about the interview, but in my mind, I'm like, bro, I don't care nothing about this interview. Like, I'm trying to go to the hotel and go to sleep, because y'all gonna want this edit back the next day. So I left, went to the hotel, stayed asleep. The couple hours after the incident happened, it went viral. I was like, dang, I wish I would have been there. You know what I'm saying? Because I would have been in the room.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I would have been in the room filming like the whole time. But, you know, I missed that opportunity. But, you know, life goes on.
Yeah. Have you been able to communicate with Ralo since he's been locked up?
Yeah, I talked to Ralo. Yeah. I talked to Ralo a couple times. Yep, for sure.
How's he holding up, man?
I mean, Rylo seemed like he in good. He seemed like he in good spirits. You know what I'm saying? Like the last time I talked to him, it's probably been, it was last year sometime. But he was in good spirits.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, same here. Every time I interview him, you can't even tell that he's locked up besides that he's, you know, away.
Yeah.
But like mentally, he seemed like he's in great spirits.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem down at all. We're just waiting to come home, man.
Good dude. Rylo a good dude too.
Yeah. You and Money Man worked a lot too during the beginning of his career. How did that all come about at first?
Okay, so that happened. He just probably DM'd Melissa, you know what I'm saying? Reached out to Melissa, and we shot a couple videos for him. We shot the Boss Up video. That was the one that ended up taking off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it was really just, oh no, I was actually on the road with Birdman when he reached out. Which is kind of ironic because he ended up signing the Birdman. But yeah, he reached out, we shot a video for him, and that was pretty much it. He took off. You know, I kept doing my thing with Bird and Rich Gang, and then like 4-5 months later, he ended up getting signed to them. So then we was all around, so we just stayed working, you know what I'm saying?
So do you prefer to like just pull up, do, you know, run and gun videos, or do you like to write out the treatments with a story and everything?
Run and gun. Run and gun, cause like all those label videos where, you know, they require the treatment and concepts and all this different stuff, it's cool, but it's like, sometimes it be too much going on. I'd much rather just pop up and shoot and just create something dope on the spot. I ain't gotta sit up here and, well, Melissa, she ain't gotta have 30 emails back and forth with a label, you know what I'm saying, talking about this, talking about that. Now we just pop up, shoot, knock out the video, I go knock out the edit the next day and we done. You know what I'm saying? That's what I prefer. I'm with whatever, but that's what I prefer.
So you still editing your own videos?
I've always edited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is that? Because you hear a lot of these big directors, they get someone else to edit them these days. Is it kind of like you still enjoy doing it? You don't trust someone else to, you know, put that touch on it, or what is it?
One, I don't really trust anybody. Two, editing for me, I mean, I gotta say it's a gift, because I didn't really realize it was a gift until I started really like getting into the industry, and the industry standard was like 7 to 10 days to turn the edit around. You know what I'm saying? I'm editing the videos like in like 4 hours. The full video, the final cut. But to me, it was like, that was my normal, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't realize that, nah, that's not the normal, you know what I'm saying? Like, if somebody get an edit back in like 2-3 days, that's fast. But I was like sending them back the same day, so.
Same day, really?
Yeah, for sure. So I don't wanna send my footage off to somebody, have them take 2-3 days to edit a video, then they send it back. If something wrong, I gotta send it back again. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what be taking people so long when they have another editor. Then you gotta get a colorist, like all that stuff, just like, I ain't got time for that.
Yeah, you're just ready to move on to the next one, I'm sure.
Move on to the next shooter, we move on. Go on vacation, go kick it, play PlayStation at the crib or something. Like, I ain't got time to be wasting time on that.
How many people work on set with you these days? What's like an average?
It just depends. We could be 4 deep or we could be 10 deep. It just depends on the production.
Yeah. At what point did you know you needed to hire some more help besides you and just Melissa?
When I started getting stressed out, trying to do everything, trying to do lights, trying to run the smoke machine, trying to run the radio, getting stressed out. You know what I'm saying? I realized like, dang, like I need some help.
Yeah.
So I started, you know, reaching out to people, bringing people in, trying people out, just giving people opportunities. And, you know, some went good, some went bad. All were learning experiences. But at the end of the day, I'm blessed to be where I am today, having a team and giving other people opportunities to eat. You know what I'm saying? So.
Absolutely. What's some of your pet peeves when working on set, either with artists or models or just anyone in general that comes on the set with you?
Oh man, models. shout out the models, you know what I'm saying? But y'all models, I don't know, I can't speak on everybody, but a lot of the models, I don't know if they don't be all the way there sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like mentally, they don't be all the way there. They don't really take instruction good. They show up late all the time, which is a pet peeve of mine because we're paying you. And 9 times out of 10, Melissa already done paid the casting director the day before, so y'all got y'all money. Y'all not waiting on no money from us. Y'all need to be there on time. Now dealing with an artist showing up an hour late, hour and a half late, cool. Y'all paying us, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't tripping, I prefer you to be there on time, but I mean, if you show up late, like it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? That just give me more time to set up. So those are really some of my pet peeves, really.
I'm sure artists show up a lot later than an hour and a half late though.
The latest we probably had was like 2 hours.
Oh, that's not too bad then.
Yeah, because
I've waited long for some people to show up to the interview.
Yeah, rappers, they be on different time, but like me, like when they get to like an hour and 45 minutes, I start getting, if it's somebody that I worked with before and I know their situation, like Youngsta, like sometimes he might show up a little late, but we still in communication with him. So we know, like that's the homie, so we know it's all good. But anybody else, after about 2 hours, I'm like, we're gonna have to call it. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have to leave and we're gonna have to just figure it out because I'm not about to be sitting around waiting 2-3 hours for nobody.
I feel that.
Yeah.
What's it like working with Currensy on set, man?
Cool. He the coolest dude in the world. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of love for him. He real cool, real laid back, just a real humble dude. You know what I'm saying? Like I've shot a couple videos for him here and like back at his crib in New Orleans. He cool, man. Like we shoot the video, I'm trying to leave and edit. He like, nah, bro, let's chill, let's kick it. You know what I'm saying? Smoke, drink. I don't smoke, so it's not like I could really like, you know what I'm saying, interact on that level. But he want to just kick it. Let's just kick it, bro. Let's just have a good time, man. You did your work. Kick it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just a cool dude, man. Yeah.
I was watching one of your other interviews, man. You talked about the situation in LA where some Migos kind of checked you and the artist, or I guess the artist that was filming out there. Can you kind of explain what happened there?
All right, so I was with Cartel MGM. We in LA. That might have been my first time going to LA to shoot a music video. So I'm riding around and I'm seeing all these beautiful palm trees. I'm like, yo, we gotta go shoot there. You know what I'm saying? The palm trees, we ain't got palm trees in Atlanta. I wanna shoot here. So we went to like this neighborhood. And Cartel was like, hey bro, you like the first black dude that's been here. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay. I ain't think nothing of it. Like, let's go shoot. Cause mind you, like, the gang banging there is real. You know what I'm saying? Like, and not to say that it's not real in Atlanta, but it's different, like in LA. So, and plus I done been in all the trenches of Atlanta. Like, I done been in all the trenches with all the gangsters, pistols out, you know what I'm saying? Like, you feel, it's a different type of tension you feel in the trenches of Atlanta cause you see what's going on. In LA, you might be in the trenches or in a bad neighborhood but not even know it. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't nobody outside. You ain't got people hanging out the window with Dracos and pistols like off their hip. It's just quiet. So we shooting a video for a Cartel, this other dude, and this other Migo with all these tats on his face. I turn around and there's this old school car pull up. And I see some dude jump out with it had to be like a 357 because a revolver with a barrel that long. So he jumped out like right behind me, but I've been in the trenches so much in Atlanta, I ain't really think nothing of it. I thought it was like, that's one of the homies, you know what I'm saying? He coming to get in the video. So next thing I know, he beeline straight to the dude beside Cartel and put the pistol to his head.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, right then and there. So then I'm like, phew, I got up out of there. You know what I'm saying? I ran and got behind the car. Dude, girlfriend left him. She ran too. I thought for sure he was gonna kill him. But dude's a gangster. Like, he just stood there. Like,
do you know what was being said between the two?
Nah. He come to find out, he was in the wrong neighborhood.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? He was just in the wrong neighborhood because he claimed some set and he just not supposed to be in that neighborhood. So the dude didn't kill him. One of the dudes that was with Cartel knew the killer and was like, yo, don't kill him, bro, don't kill him. It was an old Mexican dude in the back, like saying it in like his native tongue or whatever language. I mean Spanish, but he was saying, kill him, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, kill him. This old OG looking dude in the back seat. But anyway, dude didn't kill him. They jumped in the car and they sped off. No, they ain't speed off, they just left. Cartel like, yo, let's go, man, let's go, let's get up out of here. I had my camera sitting. I'm like, nah, I ain't leaving my camera, bro. I don't want to get my camera.
Get that
Went and grabbed my camera and jumped in the car and slid out.
That's wild. What did you learn from that whole experience there?
Man, I learned when somebody tell you the first African American to ever be in a neighborhood, don't go there. And I realized that gang banging in LA is real, it's different.
Oh yeah.
But come to find out, like he had told me, like it's rules. They couldn't have just killed me, you know what I'm saying? Because if they would have killed me, and I don't claim no set, I'm an out of towner, then I think he said something like it would have been like a green light on that whole neighborhood if they would have just, because they got to get permission, you know what I'm saying, to kill certain people. That's crazy, but that's just the way of life out there, I guess.
Yeah, the culture out there is way different than here in Atlanta.
Different.
That's wild, man. All right, so let's talk about this this new Blac Youngsta video, man. I'm assuming that caused a lot of controversy, man. So go ahead and break it down, like, because it's my understanding this wasn't something you guys filmed recently. This is something you had filmed before?
Well, honestly, I forgot the timing of it, and due to certain situations, you know what I'm saying, I can't really speak on that particular situation as far as like when we filmed it, but I will say, okay, the day we did film it, as far as like, because a lot of things on the internet were false, talking about particularly him standing in front of the Thornton gravesite. All right, I didn't even realize that till my sister texted me and was like, yo, did you see this? She sent me a screenshot of it, and I'm like, nah, I ain't even know that. So how that happened was, we had already had a treatment for this particular video. It was gonna be something completely different, you know what I'm saying? But when he hit Melissa, he like, let's just go shoot, you know what I'm saying? Let's go shoot in the graveyard. So this particular time, he got there on time. It was really just a run and gun video. He pulled up right beside us. So I immediately went in the graveyard and started kind of like picking out different scenes. Now, mind you, I done shot in that graveyard like 2-3 times already.
Oh, really?
So I kind of knew where certain things were at. And since it was kind of like, it wasn't really a time constraint, but it was like, I don't want to keep them waiting. I want to just go ahead and shoot. That particular one that we shot at that said Thornton, I knew what it looked like already. It's like a big building, you know what I'm saying? It has steps on it. So from like a cinematographer or a DP standpoint, it looked good, you know what I'm saying? And I guarantee you, like any DP that go there to shoot, that one's gonna stand out. Now, in 2018, I shot a video for this guy named SQ Lat called Stand On It. I shot at the same spot.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And then you can even go look in the video and Thornton is up there, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, SQ Lat, I guess he was beefing with Dolph too, you know what I'm saying? Which he wasn't, you know what I'm saying? Because at the time, when we was filming that, wasn't nobody thinking about, you know what I'm saying? Wasn't nobody thinking about, bro, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, but it wasn't even that, you know what I'm saying? At the time, it was me. It was me who chose that spot.
Oh, wow.
It wasn't him.
Youngster didn't say anything when you did pick it out?
He didn't know. That wasn't on his mind at the time, you know what I'm saying? So that was all on me. And yeah, so we just shot and left. And that was it.
So what's been your reaction, like kind of just seeing like all the controversy that's come around, you know, since it's been released, and people trying to say that, you know, he was either shot at Dolph's gravesite or that it was intended to show like something like that?
Well, the funny part about it is, it's like me being in that situation, knowing the truth, made me realize that people on the internet, they don't know what they're talking about. They really don't. I mean, they gonna say whatever they wanna say, and I understand why they say that in this particular situation, but they don't know the truth, you know what I'm saying? I know the truth.
Yeah.
But people can create stories which are false, and which in turn, and people on the internet don't know that they spreading rumors and putting other people in danger. Because, for example, they talking about Youngsta. All right, so y'all putting all this heat on Youngsta, but guess what? I'm friends with his head of security that's with him all the time. Like, that's my dog. He got a kid he wanna go home to. He ain't on no gangster stuff, he there to protect him and go home. Me and my wife, Melissa, we direct his music videos. We are with him. If he beefing with anybody, we ain't got nothing to do with that. You know what I'm saying? So now y'all putting extra heat on him, which is in turn potentially putting us in danger. You know what I'm saying? Which we just some good people trying to, you know, shoot a little video and go home.
Yeah.
But people on the internet put a lot of people in danger by doing that, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah. What's it like working on set with Youngsta, man? Because, you know, he's got that funny personality, man. He's an entertainer for sure.
He's definitely an entertainer. Youngsta is, he's probably one of my favorite people to work with because he lets me be creative, you know what I'm saying? He lets me be creative. He lets us be creative, you know what I'm saying? He's not really trying to run the show. He's not telling, hey, this is my idea for this video. He just let me be creative. When he's on set, he gives me what I need on camera. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people, they don't know how to perform on camera. They too cool, or you know what I'm saying? They just don't know how to deliver the energy to the camera. He makes it easy for me. All I gotta do is cut the camera on and he gonna cut up, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, definitely, man. Mm-hmm. So what's some do's and don'ts you can, you know, some advice you would share for the do's and don'ts for directors while on set, man? What should they be doing? What shouldn't they be doing?
Goofing off. They don't need to be goofing off all up on Instagram Live the whole time, you know what I'm saying? Trying to turn up. You don't need to be doing that. You need to be focused on your job there, because if you goof off, your whole team gonna goof off. They see you goofing off, they gonna be on their Instagram story goofing off, and then next thing you know, somebody done knocked over a light, you know what I'm saying? Somebody done tripped over a cord, you know what I'm saying? And you know, goofy stuff happen and stuff get broke. And nowadays, stuff on set is expensive. So if you trip over a light, man, you might have just cost somebody $1,500, you know what I'm saying? So that is a don't. For sure. Some dudes are running the show. You gotta run the show. You gotta have you a good producer there that's gonna help you out, you know what I'm saying? Keep everything in order, because things can get hectic on set, especially working with major artists. Things can get real hectic because you're dealing with casting agents, models, location, people, extras. So you might got 50, 60 people on set, but if you lose your focus, you're gonna end up costing the whole production 3-4 hours of time, you know what I'm saying? So you just gotta be the boss, you know what I'm saying? Like, not in a bossy way, but you gotta handle your business on set. Otherwise, you're gonna be on set goofing off for 12 hours.
Yeah. When
you could have shot the video in 5 hours and been at home.
Yep. Definitely got to be in charge of everything that's going around, for sure, man.
Mm-hmm.
For upcoming directors, would you recommend them shooting for free for the opportunity?
Okay, so this is what I did. In the beginning, I would shoot like, if it was somebody of some relevance, I would go shoot that video for free. Now, I would tell them, hey bro, I'm shooting this for free because I reached out to you, you know what I'm saying? But when your homeboy is gonna ask you, like, at least tell them that I charge something, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna shoot this video for you because I know you got a little buzz. I know it's gonna get my work out there more. I know other artists gonna see it, and I know it's gonna be something on my catalog to promote my brand. So I might shoot you one video for free. After that, I'm gonna look out for you, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna shoot for free the whole entire time, because if you keep shooting for free, then he gonna call you when he want a free video. Mm-hmm. Even if he up and coming and he hadn't signed to a label yet, when he do sign to that label, you're not about to get the budgeted video. You know what I'm saying?
You're gonna go to their directors.
Yeah, you're gonna be the cameraman your whole career. You're gonna be the cameraman. You will never transition into being the director. So it's like, it's chess, it's planting seeds, you know what I'm saying? So if it's somebody that can help, if y'all can help each other out, you know what I'm saying? He needs some visuals, you need a little bit of promo, Yeah, but don't go do that for everybody. You pick like 1 or 2 dudes, and that's it. Otherwise, you're gonna get exploited.
Oh yeah. So the key is just be upfront with them that first time. Let them know, all right, this one on the house, but
Yeah, for sure.
going forward, once you see like the work we got,
Yeah, for
you
sure.
got charged. So, at this point in your career, is there any artists you haven't worked with that you would love to work with?
I mean, not really. Not really. I mean, at this point, I pretty much work with the individuals that I, set out to work with. So at this point, I ain't really tripping on working with nobody at all.
Yeah.
I mean, I take it how it come. Whoever want to work, let's work. But it ain't like, oh, I want to go work with this dude. I want to go work with her or him. Nah, I'm cool.
All right, so we know that you're family, man.
Yeah.
What has being a father taught you about life?
Man, life is fun. Being a father is fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I'm a father, but like my kids are my friends, you know what I'm saying? So especially having, me and my daughter, we got our relationship, me and my son, we got our relationship. It's different, but like with my son, it's like my little friend, cause like we get to do the stuff that I wanna do, but he having fun at the same time. Shooting paintballs, driving RC cars, boxing, just stuff that I would do, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, but now me and him get to kick it and just have fun on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah.
I mean, really, Melissa be handling all the parent stuff. I'm just there to have fun, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's, it's amazing.
Yeah. Is it hard to find a balance for the family and your work? Like, are you conscious not to take on too much work these days?
We got to figure it out at this point, you know what I'm saying? Like, there was a point in time where we were shooting a lot of videos non-stop, grinding, you know what I'm saying? But that was a part of the come up, so it just is what it is. We just had to figure out, either I can go ball up in the corner and cry like a baby because I'm shooting all these videos and I don't get to spend enough time with my family, or I can say, hey man, this is what I signed up for, let's get it, you know what I'm saying? So I was just taking it how it came, even when I was shooting 7 to 12 videos a week, not getting to have family time. But eventually, you know what I'm saying, God blessed me, put me in a position where I ain't gotta go shoot, 5 videos, 5, 6, 7 videos a week. Like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? We do what we do, we shoot our little videos here and there, spread them out, and then the rest of the time, it's like family time.
Yeah.
Kicking it time, having fun, doing whatever, going to the gym, like going out to eat, just doing whatever we wanna do, you know what I'm saying? So I built that foundation, we built that foundation, so now we can just sit back and kick it. Like I had said in the vlog that I did yesterday, like life ain't about just, people tell you like life is about just working. Nah, you can work hard in the beginning, but if you're running a company 5, 6, 7 years down the line and you still doing the same amount of work, then it's time to like switch it up, time to hire some people, you know what I'm saying? Time to start delegating, to give yourself an opportunity to breathe and relax and build and grow as a company. So now and time to raise your prices, you know what I'm saying? So you ain't gotta shoot all these videos. You can shoot 5 videos for this, or you can shoot 1 video for the same thing and, live your lifestyle and just
That's real shit right there.
Yeah.
What's some of your goals, looking forward not only for this year, but for the future? Is there anything else you're trying to get into outside of the music videos?
YouTube. Yeah, YouTube. So we just started vlogging yesterday. We vlogged before, but every time we start trying to take it serious, we get bombarded with music videos and it just throws us off. But YouTube, I feel like we're gonna, myself, Melissa, and the kids, we're gonna just continue to put out content, you know what I'm saying, at least 2-3 times a week. Because it's like, I look at our lifestyle and some of the stuff that we do, and it's like, it's some entertaining stuff, you know what I'm saying? Even working with the artists that we work with, like, a lot of people wanna see that, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'ma just do what we do on a normal basis, put it on the internet for people to tune into and just watch it grow.
No, that's dope, man. YouTube's where it's at too, man.
Yeah, for sure.
A lot of opportunities out there.
Yeah, for sure.
All All right, GT, you got any shout outs you like to give before we wrap it up here today, man?
Shout out Melissa. Shout out Aaron. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my boy Aaron. You know what I'm saying? AG. Shout out Melissa. Come get on camera real quick. Come on over here. All right, she good. You know what I'm saying? I try to invite her to get on the camera. She said she good. Y'all see how she do me? Shout out my boy Rob Rich Talk. You know what I'm saying? He's always blessing me with. Let me show the back. Bam, if you can see that, he always blessing me with gear. You know what I'm saying? Rob supposed to be winning on Instagram. Everybody who been holding it down for GT Films, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate the labels, the artists, our team, and just everybody in general. You know what I'm saying? So shout out yourself. You know what I'm saying? Do better this year. Do better than you did last year. It's time to elevate, you know what I'm saying? Take it to a whole nother level. If you at the same level at the end of this year that you was at this year, then you failed. Progress, you gotta make some progress, you know what I'm saying? That's what we on in 2022, number progress.
GT Films.